It's Friday, July 20th, 2012 at the time that I'm shooting this video. I just got back from the movies. I took my wife to see The Dark Knight Rises. I also took my car CM9 into the theater with me, even though there was a hastily made sign saying no firearms allowed. And I'm not sorry. Hey my friends, Late Boy Scout here, and I want to take a minute before I begin the rest of this video to just quickly recognize and share my feelings about the shooting that happened in Aurora, Colorado. It's all over the news, so you know about it by now. There was a gunman walked into a midnight showing of The Dark Knight Rises and carrying multiple guns, wearing body armor, opened fire on the crowd, released some gas of some kind. It's a developing story. Excuse me if I'm not getting some details right. Whatever the case, a lot of people were killed. A lot of other people were injured in a senseless shooting. That's the only word I have for it. My heart goes out to the people, to the families of the people who died, and to those that are injured and who are going to be recovering from those injuries for a very, very long time. Words can't express how much pain and sorrow you must be feeling, and how much it hurts me to think that that happened, and especially as a person who loves firearm rights, the Second Amendment. That recent event in mind, yes, I took my gun into the theater, and I'm going to talk about that some more in a minute. Why would I, somebody like me, take a gun into a theater? I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a concealed carry permit holder, have been for years. I have some professional training with handguns. I am first aid certified, CPR certified, AED certified. I'm a member of a CERT team. CERT stands for Community Emergency Response Teams. It's a sort of community organized group that is trained to and designed to assist in situations where there are natural disasters or mass catastrophes of some sort. We are trained to do triage and to help with injured people, with recovery and rescue of injured people from homes and things like that. I also had the opportunity to train with members of my local city's police force and firefighting department, and the EMTs in my city, training with them in a mock disaster scenario. So that's something I participated in recently, and something that I have a passion for caring for and helping my neighbors, being prepared to help my neighbors. I have a passion for that, and I like being able to do that, and I like being prepared and mentally prepared and physically prepared to do that kind of stuff. Furthermore, I volunteer with the Boy Scouts of America. Also, I'm a recently certified NRA range safety officer. I tell you all that not to brag or, as a resume or anything, but just to let you know that I'm one of the good guys, okay? I don't bring this with the intent to hurt anybody, with the intent to threaten anybody. So now we have all that clear, let me tell you a little bit about what happened tonight. Like so many of you, I was really excited to go see The Dark Knight Rises. I saw the other two movies, of course, loved them. Yeah, who in America was not excited to go see that movie, right? All of us were, totally. So I bought my tickets in advance, planned an evening with my wife to go see this movie. We were both pretty excited to get out of the house and get away from the kids for a little bit, having a little night together, right? And then this incident happens. Okay, it's all over the news. All of America is thinking about this now. I am. I'm sure you are. In some ways, I felt deflated. I felt like, am I really supposed to go see this movie after somebody used this opportunity, this huge event that so many Americans are excited about, use that event as an opportunity to kill a bunch of people for no reason at all? And really, I don't care. I don't care what motive comes out in the future, okay? And as this story develops, I honestly don't care. There was no reason. There was no reason for him to do that. So what are you supposed to do? Actually go see the movie? You're supposed to be afraid and not go see the movie? Not me. No. the only option for me was go to the movie, engage in regular life again. You know, this horrible thing happened. Don't let it change your course, okay? Because what happened was senseless. It was like lightning striking. You can't plan for that. You can't really avoid it. You can't legislate it away either, honestly. That's the truth. And anybody out there who's watching this and thinking, well, if we just got rid of guns, I don't want to go down this road too far. Certainly don't want to get off on this tangent. If we just got rid of guns, people, would never be able to do this kind of thing again. There would be no more mass shootings, no more mass killings. No, you are fooling yourself if you think that that's going to solve things for society. It's not. And I'm not here to tell you what is going to solve things for society. I'm just telling you that legislating away guns is not going to do it. And making us as Americans lose our rights and our liberties is not going to do it either. So you don't succumb to fear. You go on with your life. You do what you want to do, and you do what you're planning to do. That's all you can do. So we went to the movie. Of course, since I am a concealed carry permit holder, and I bring this with me virtually everywhere, it came. When we reached the theater, we had our tickets, we were approaching the ticket counter, and I noticed a couple of things. One, there were a couple of police officers behind the counter. They didn't seem to be, stopping anybody, but they looked like they were probably, I don't know, just there to make people feel good. There wasn't any sort of metal detector set up. There wasn't any kind of anything set up to give us any more security at all. All there were two police officers being present. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. But I do have a problem with this next thing I'm going to tell you about. There was also a sign, clearly hastily put together, that said something about handbags and large bags might be subject to search, and then at the bottom of it, no firearms allowed. I only just barely read some of that sign as I was walking past it and scanned it quickly and saw the bottom line. And of course, a conversation went through my head. What do I do? Do I go to the movie anyway with this gun on my hip? Do I go back to the car and lock it up? Do I start an argument with the theater manager? Perhaps make a scene, perhaps draw the attention of the police officers, perhaps get frisked, perhaps get cuffed, perhaps get on the news. Really? No, I'm not going to do that. What I did was simply disobey. I disobeyed that wrong rule. That sign did not give anybody any more security. It did not. It might have made a few people feel better, but honestly it made me feel worse to think that the theater owner, manager, whoever, was that scared. Maybe he was scared of what might happen, or maybe he was just scared of how people would think of him. I don't know. I don't know if this incident in Aurora, Colorado is going to have an effect on how things work at movie theaters in the future. I hope it doesn't, because once again, this is a situation where lightning struck and you really can't plan for it. But in your town, where you live and what you do, don't let this change you. Don't let this affect what you do every day. Don't let fear rule you. And if you're a concealed carry permit holder, don't let this change the fact that you carry. The duty you take on, the responsibility you take on by carrying this is huge. You know it is, and I know it is. And you shouldn't shirk it because somebody put up a stupid sign. That's all I'm going to say about this tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm the Late Boy Scout. See you later.